all the things that really matter now. It hurts to hear.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Sierra. I'm super excited to be sharing this beginner bar class with you today.
I know the truth. Gonna let you go. Gonna put you out. You'll become a fool. My time is up. I need you to know that I need you. Don't you walk away, I'm feeling so high. From my arms, from my lips to my eyes, my time is up. I need you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beginner Ballet. I'm Sierra. Like I said, super excited to be sharing this class with you today. I hope you're in something comfortable that you can wear. Socks are great. Depending on what your floor is, be safe in your space. But let's get started. So we're actually going to start on the floor and do some foot warm-up exercises. And I wore some yellow socks today, hoping that that will help. So what I'm going to get you to do is start with some ankle rolls. So just hold your foot in your hand, and you can lean it against your other leg and just do some easy ankle rolls, not trying to force anything. Just warming up this joint, and then when you feel ready, switch directions. If you hear a crack or two, that's all right. Just be gentle, it shouldn't be painful. Nice. Good. And now, taking your fingers, your thumb and your forefinger, you're gonna find, these are your metatarsal bones in your feet, and just see if you can massage in between all of these bones that lead up to your toes. Naturally, you have 5 of them, so there's a few different gaps in between those metatarsal bones where you can just work in there a little bit, massage, give it a little love. Working, starting closer to your heel, working up your foot, little massage in between your metatarsal bones. And then this one is my favorite one. I call it the dome. We're gonna start at your heel, take your 2 thumbs, press up the arch of your foot, and then when you get to right under the ball of your foot there, try to dome the top of your foot over your 2 thumbs. It should feel really good. It's right under the ball of your foot. So you start by your heel, press up to where the ball of your foot begins, and then dome your toes over that spot. Do that a couple more times, starting at the heel, press, and then dome at the top. Nice. One more time. Press, and then dome. Dome the tops of your toes over that. Good. Now we're gonna twist our foot. So hold onto your heel with one hand and the ball of your foot with the other, and twist like you're literally wringing out a rag. You're gonna twist, and then twist in the other direction. Oh, I heard my foot crack. It's a strange little stretch, but it actually feels really awesome. So twist once more each way. Good. And last little foot massage thing we'll do is just take your heel, and it's a super small motion, but see if you can just move your heel without moving your ankle. So stabilize your ankle with one hand, and see if you can just move your heel a little bit. It's very slight, it's very small. Give it a little pull. Should feel really, really nice. And now I encourage you to stand up and see if you can notice with your 2 feet on the floor, see if you can notice a difference in how much looser the foot that you just massaged feels. So we're gonna do the other foot now to even us out. So start again with your ankle rolls. Just grab your foot with one hand, stabilize with your other. Just be gentle, nice easy ankle rolls. And when you're ready, switch direction. Nice. Good. And the next one, remember, is in between our metatarsal bones. So take your thumb and your forefinger and just start to slowly work your way in between all those little bones. We don't realize how much tension we hold in our feet. All the time that you spend standing, walking, going up and down stairs. Work in between all those metatarsal bones. Start by your heel, work up into in between your toes. Nice. Do a little bit more of that. Nice. And next we're going to do the dome one, which is my personal favorite. So take your two thumbs, start by your heel, press, and then dome your toes over top. Good. Start again. Press up your foot. And then when you get to right before the ball of your foot starts, dome your foot over top. Do that again, a couple more times. Your arches have to do a lot of work every day, so it feels really, really good. One more time, press, and then dome over the top. I'm taking my socks and stretching them all over the place. You probably are too. And now let's twist our foot. So grab one direction, twist like you're wringing out a rag, and twist the other direction. And let's twist again. And once more the other way. A little twist. Nice. Good. Last one, heel. Try to stabilize your ankle with one hand, and then just tiny, tiny little circular motions with your heel. And pull, and a little pull. Nice. And then circle the other way, just very, very, very slightly. Give it a little pull. Nice. All right, shake it out. That's our foot warm up for today. Stand up and see how you feel, how your feet feel. They should feel a little bit more even. I'm gonna tilt my camera up again to a normal height. All right, let's do one more little warm up before we actually get into the bar. Just take a little roll down through your spine, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, till you get to the floor, and just walk yourself out to a plank. Get some abs engaged. And let's bring it down to our elbows. And then back up. And just press back into a downward dog. Walk your feet out, shake your head. Release any tension in your neck. And walk your hands back to your feet. And just roll up. Let's do one more round of that. So roll down the spine. Walk out to a plank. This time use your left elbow first. You used your right last time. So left, right, and left, right. Push back. Walk your feet out for a minute. Good. And walk your hands back into your feet. Slowly rolling up the spine the way that you went down, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Good, shake it out. We're gonna get into our bar warm up now. So start facing the bar. I'm using a couch, as well as I'll also be using these chairs today so that I don't have to turn around. But actually I'm gonna start on this side. So facing your bar, which is your kitchen counter or your couch or your chairs, whatever it may be. We're going to take 1 foot at a time, which should now feel quite loose. We're going to work them, just stretching off the ground and putting it back down. We're going to do that 8 times, 3 and 4 and 5, all the way up to 8. And then you're going to take that same arm that's close to the foot you were using, take a little bend in your knees and reach to the side and curve forward. A little roll through the spine, and we'll do a slow rise and lower. And then we'll begin the whole thing using the other foot. 8 of these little stretches, get those muscles all working now that we massaged them out. And then you'll do a little bend and reach to the side, body curves forward, roll up, and a slow rise, and come back down. Then we'll take a little calf stretch, pressing against that, and then you'll stretch this front leg and bend the back leg, and you should feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings here, flexing this front foot, and then we'll come back. We'll do the same thing, calf stretch, and then flex and do a little hamstring stretch, and that will be our warm-up. So let me grab my music and we'll get into it. Here we go. And stretch, stretch, feeling pressure each time that you push off the floor. 4 more. 4, 3, gentle when you come down, using all of the bones. And now here we stretch to the side. Nice, curve forward. Roll up. Take a nice slow rise. Feeling the strength in your ankles and your calves. Come down. We start with the other leg. Stretch down. Try to go through the feet softly every time, like you're landing a jump. 4 and 3 and 2. Keep breathing. Stretch. Reach to the side and over. Let your body curve forward. And take a nice rise. And slowly down. We're going to stretch out those calves now. You can lean on your bar, do whatever you need to do. Hang out here for a moment. And let's reach back on some hamstrings. Good. Other leg. Step it back. Stretch up that calf. Keep breathing. And we'll reach back into our hamstring stretch. Good. And when you're ready, come and stand. Good. Very nice. Shake it out. Little warm up. All right, please. One hand on the bar. I'm going to start with this one. Standing in first position. If you don't know, that is heels together, feet apart. I want to make sure you can see my yellow feet. And we're going to go arm first to second. Second, just holding your arm to the side. Use your shoulder down. Should work some muscles in the back here. Trust me, it'll get tired, so you will have to think about it. We're just going to go. Plie, opening knees wide, not knees rolling forward. I want to see knees over your toes, feeling the flatness of your inner thighs and feeling how your pelvis is completely neutral, not tilted in any direction. And stretch, plie, and stretch. We're just going to do 4 lovely demi plies. Then you get to move your arm, take it down up to a 5th, and rise up, keeping our legs turned out, hopefully. And then together, legs and arms, lower, down, and we'll take a tendu, that's the hardest part, to the side. That lowering down from here takes a lot. You're going to feel a lot of hamstrings, a lot of inner thighs. Woo! And we'll repeat the whole thing in second. Plie and stretch. You may need to move closer to your bar. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Take the arm up, rise, like someone pulls a string at the top of your head that just causes you to rise, and lower both together. And then once we're done in second, we'll turn in the legs, turn in the feet. We'll take a stretch down, reach this way. We'll do a couple little bends here. We'll roll up, and then we'll do another little side stretch to the bar, and one away from the bar. And then we'll turn back out and tandu back to first to finish. So, just to review, arm in second. We're going to do 4 demi-pliés in first. Sorry, 4. Bring the arm up, rise after it, lower down to second. Repeat 4 demi-pliés in second. Arm comes up, rise, come down. Sorry, arm and legs together. And then we'll turn in and stretch, do a couple pliés, roll back up, reach to the side, reach to the side. That part you can just follow along. It'll be fairly simple. I will be doing it with you, so do not worry if you cannot remember. It's all good. Here we go. Pliés. Starting in a lovely first. Stand right here, actually. Arm second. Feeling that pelvis in neutral. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Now take your arm, breathe as you do this. Up. Rise from the top of your head. Lower together. Woo! Let's go second. Breathe. It should feel gooey like a marshmallow. Nothing stiff. Always moving. 1 more. Good. Now arm comes up. Follow with all of your body. And come down. Nice. And turn in. Let's stretch down. Stretch hamstrings. Relax your neck. Relax your head. As you need to, you can bend the knees. You can stretch. Good. Hang out here a little bit longer. You can shift from one hip to the other. And soften the knees to roll up. Let's just take our side stretches for each side. Good. And come back. Reach other side. Nice. And turn the legs back out. Tandu. Close first. And finish. Good, you're done. Very nice. We do have 2 legs though, so we are going to do the other side. Same exact exercise, same pattern. Keep breathing. It should feel gooey. It should feel soft. This is how we practice landings of jumps. Plie is the basis of everything that we do in ballet, so really enjoy this. Here we go. I'm going to stand on this side so you can still see me. I'll probably talk a little bit less, let you enjoy the music. Stretch. See how deep you can go in your demi-pliés, keeping your heels on the floor. 1 more. Good. Come up, rise, feel yourself grow. Second, here we go. Please. Feel the evenness of your knees, both pointing outwards. Arm up to fifth, grow, and stay tall even though you come down. Good. Let's turn in legs. Stretch it out. Give yourself a plie if you need. Take a couple more counts. Let's roll up. Good. Here we go, side bends. Long as you can make them. Nice. tendu, close first, and you are done. Good work, shake it out. Very nice. That is that. All right, let's do some tendus. Let's get some inner thighs, some quads working, hamstrings. We'll start from first position. We're just gonna get rid of our arm for the beginning. Take it just to your shoulder. You can do your hip as well. I like shoulder. It just makes me think about how tall I want this whole area of my chest to be. So we're gonna go to the front and lift, just so that you know that there's no weight on it. It shouldn't be difficult to lift that leg. There's no weight on it. Let me make sure you can see. So we're gonna go to the front and lift and put it down and close. To the front and lift, put it down and close. 3 times, the same pattern, and then a nice juicy plie to give you a break. Repeat the process to the side. It's not this fast, but it's just for demonstrating. Give yourself a plie. To the back. That's the hardest one. You'll do 3 of them so that you know that your weight is fully on one leg. 0 weight on this working leg. We call this the working leg. This is the supporting leg. 100% of your weight on supporting leg. 0% of your weight on this leg. 3 times. Plie. Plie is when your weight will be even, 50-50 on both legs. And then you have to transfer every time that you're going to do another tendu. So we go to the front, 3 of these. Da, 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 da. Give yourself a plie. Repeat to the side. Tendu, lift, lower, close. Tendu, lift, lower, close. Plie, stretch. Tendu, lift, lower, close. Tendu, lift, lower, close. Tendu, lift, lower, close. Plie, stretch. Then we'll take a little stretch here. You can use your shoulders, get a little bit of stretch inside your hip joint. Should feel really good. And then we will call that a day for that exercise. So let's get into it. Tendus. Here we go. Tendu, lift, lower, close. No weight on that front foot. And really reach the toes long every time you lift. It's not about going high, just make it long. Plie, stretch. Good. Side. Notice how your weight has to shift. Good. Lift. Make this long. Reach. Good. And plie, breathe. Your legs are working hard. Good. To the back. Then you're done. Reach. Good. Keep your body tall as you do this. One more. Lift, lower, and clear. Good work. Now let's stretch. Give yourself a minute. Woo! Working some feet and legs. Take one shoulder forward. And when you're ready, switch to the other one. Nice. Shake it out. We have another side to do. Let's do the other leg. Red way. Here we go. Ready? Front. Lift. Good. No weight. Reaching long. Feeling the floor with your feet. And now weight is 50-50 in the middle. Good. Now you're back to no weight on your working leg. Ooh. My balance is not good. You can do it. Good. And plie in the middle. Nice. To the back. Reach. Good. Feeling your feet on the floor. Nice. Keep breathing. Good. And plie in the center. You made it. Get to stretch. Do a little shift if that feels good. You can also bring it down to your elbows if that helps. Nice. Good. Take a second. it out. That was a lot. How are we doing? That was the leg burn. I hope that you can also do those foot massages later at the end of class if your feet are feeling very, very tight after all of that. I promise we're not going to do that much leg work for the rest of class. So let's get into this little weight transfer exercise. I want to get us moving just a little bit. So you're actually going to stand in third or fifth position. Just put one foot in front of the other. You can either cross in the middle so that one heel is in front of the middle of your other foot, or cross it to a full fifth position so that your heel is touching your toes. Now, we're going to take arm, and this is what we call first position, just in front of where your belly button is, roughly. So we're going to take this first leg forward. Don't be intimidated. It's not about being fancy. Just reach it forward. Step up, one leg in front of the other, to a tight fifth position. You don't want any space in between your legs. Nice and tight here. And then you're going to plie and then pick up that outside leg. This is called retire. We're going to switch it to the back and put it back down. Now, I know that was a lot, so let's go back. Let's do that all again. We start in a fifth position, one foot in front of the other. Our arm is in front of our body, and we're going to extend this front leg forward. Step up, bring the other one right behind it so that it tucks in like it tucks in your back pocket, and plie. You'll have to move that front foot a little bit to allow it room. And then as you stretch, you're going to pick up this front leg into a nice retire position, knee pointing to the side, hips both still level. Switch the foot to the back of your leg and put it down. And guess what? We're going to repeat the whole thing to the back. So you now use your back leg, reach it behind you, step backwards, and bring this front foot into a tight fifth position. Plie, reach that foot up, comes up, switches to the front, and back down. Now, if that's enough for you today, that's amazing. We're going to do it 4 times through, stepping up, plie, passe to the back, stepping behind, and plie, retire up, pass to the front. Now, the second time around, if you would like, you can use an arm. So step forward, up to fifth, challenge yourself there, plie, and as you retire, open to second, and to the back, step. This is an arabesque line. The arm just comes in front of your body, stretched out in front of you, plie, and bring it to the side again as you do your retire. I just want to get us moving, feel how our weight transfers. We've practiced our weight being on one leg versus the other leg versus being 50-50. So now we're going to practice a little bit of movement and test a little bit of balance. So let's give it a whirl. Follow along if you need. If anyone is just joining, welcome. So glad to have you. Here we go. Forward up, and give yourself a plie. Here we pick up the front foot and pass it to the back. Good, let's go behind. To the back, and plie. Here we go, back to the front. I'm gonna add an arm, so you're going front, up to fifth, and plie. Take your arm to the side as you switch to the back. One more time, arabesque arm if you would like to. Plie. Good. Open back to the side. Good. Very nice. You did it. That is called taille, if you would like to know. I hope you're good to do the other side. We have 2 legs, so we're going to do that right away. Here we go. Taille, other side. Actually, let's take a moment. I'll let you mark it, figure it out. Stand with your other hand on the bar. Now your other foot will be in front, other arm in front. Same pattern, stepping forward, plie. Now the other leg is the one that switches to the back, stepping back, plie. This one switches to the front again. If you would like to add the arm, go for it. Yes. And sweep to arabesque and over. I think that's clear enough. Just wanted to give you a moment. Grab some water as well if you need. It's very important. All right. Tongues. Here we go. To the front in a tight fifth. Plie. Bring that knee up. And down the back. Now to the back. Good. Plie soft. And pick up that foot. Now bring to the front. Here we go with arms if you would like. Up to fifth. Good. Bring the arm and leg together. As you go to the back, sweep to arabesque. Very nice. Plie. Open second as you switch your leg. And finish. Tall and long. Good work. All right, shake it up. That was something new, so hope you enjoyed it. Very good. All right, we are going to do some leg swings to loosen up all of our hip joint. Leg swings, it doesn't matter what your foot looks like, doesn't matter what your leg looks like. It's not about kicking high. It's not even about your leg being stretched. We're going to use a relaxed leg. This is all about your hip joints, flexibility, mobility, all of these things that we want. We actually don't want our hip flexors to do a lot of the work in ballet. We want our hip flexors to be loose and for there to be as much mobility in this joint as possible. So we're going to stand, pick a leg to stand on, and we're going to put your hand on your hip so that you can feel the looseness in your hip joint. So we're going to sweep our leg front, back, Just try this. See if you can. It doesn't matter if your foot is stretched, your leg is bent, it's just swinging front and back. And the whole point is just that your hip is totally free in that socket. So we're going to do 12. So we go front and back and front and back and front and back and front and back and 4, 3, 2, 1. The last one. Just give yourself a little dégagé, a little tendu to the front. Sorry, you can't see my feet. And then close, one foot in front. We're now going to take it to the side. Sweep to the side. Turn the leg in. So now your knee is facing the same direction as your other knee. Turn it back out and give yourself a little open that hip. Also doesn't have to be high, doesn't have to be stretched. It can look like absolutely anything. And close to the back. Now reversing that, back to the side, turning in again, turning out, and close to the front this time. So, in case you missed it, we're going to the side, turning in, turning out, and close back. Then we go same leg, side, turning in, turning out, but this time close front. Last part, I promise. Then we're going to take just a nice, free, easy, with the same feeling that you had in all of these swings, loose hips, loose joint. Now we're going to reach the leg long and stretch the leg and grand battement to the front and close. Grand battement to the side, closing back to the back and to the side, and you're done. The point is we've done all of these leg swings and felt all of the freeness in the hip joint. And at the end, yes, we're going to stretch the back of the knee, we're going to stretch the feet, but I want you to keep that loose feeling of swinging, like you just toss your leg. So, to review the whole thing, that was a lot of information. Keep your hand on your hip the whole time. We're just going to swing front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, bring it down, and close. Then you're going to do your side, turn in, turn out, close to the back, side, turn in, turn out, close to the front, one to the front, one grand maman, one to the side, one to the back, and one more to the side. And that is all. That is our last bar exercise, and then I have a lovely port-a-bras for us to do. So this is your last little thing. Here we go, nice and free, opening up your hip joints. Here we go. Front, back, front, Nice and easy. You don't have to worry about anything. Just your hip joint being free. And close. Here we go, side. Side, turn in and out. Good, close to the back. Again, side, turn in and turn out. Close to the front. Now ground that mom. Front, let it go. Just toss it. Toss. Nice, one to the back. Good, one more to the side. And toss. Nice. And you're done. Good work. Shake that, shake, shake, shake. I hope that did not feel too crazy. We're gonna do the other leg. Just take a second. Let's figure it out. Switch to your other bar or switch which hand you're holding on to. Hand on your hip. We're gonna go front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. 4 more little swings. Last one ends to the front. Side, turn in, turn out, and close to the back this time. Side, turn in, turn out, close to the front. And then we'll just do a little toss, and a little toss, and a little toss, and a little toss to finish. Yes? All right, I think you can do it. I believe in you. I'm gonna turn up my music just a tad. Here we go. Some last little leg swings. Here we go. Starting front, front, back. Easy hip, lots of movement, lots of mobility. 3, 2, 1. Give it a little toss and close front. Here we go, side, side, turn in, toss, and close to the back. One more time. In and out. Close to the front. Now we're just gonna toss. Just reach and toss. Good. And side. To the back now. Good. One more toss to the side, nice and free. And finish. Good work. Give yourself a pat on the back. Shake it out a little bit. You made it through the whole bar. Awesome. I hope we are feeling great. I have one more lovely little port de bras just to cool down. Give us a moment. We've done a lot of leg work. We've worked hip joints, flexibility, all of that good stuff. I want to give us a little bit of moment to do something a little bit dancey so that it feels like you came to a ballet class today. So, port de bras. Pick a leg, any leg to be in front. We're gonna stretch one leg in front, doesn't matter. Pick which one you like, and we're gonna use 2 arms. So we're gonna go down, bring them up to 5th, and open at the top, open to 2nd. This is 2nd position. Now bring if you're following me, you can mirror along. This arm up and open it, and then take the other one up, and we're gonna circle it to this diagonal line. Then from here, we're just gonna step on that foot, switch to the other leg in front, and get ready to do the whole thing again. So that was picking both arms up to 5th, open to 2nd. It's very slow, you'll get to enjoy it. Pick one arm, and then look at the other one, acknowledge your arm as you move it. Circle to this diagonal, and step, switch sides. We'll just do it twice through. Let me go over it one more time before we try some music, because I want to be able to let you enjoy the music as much as possible. So start with one leg front, doesn't matter which one. You can relax your arms at your side. Lift your sternum up to the ceiling. Try to use your shoulder blades knitting, like your shoulder blades knit at the back of your back, I suppose is what I was going to say. But knitting your shoulder blades together so that they're not hunched or curled forward, and your sternum is reaching up. So we pick up 2 arms to 5th and burst at the top, and 5 and 6. You open 7, 8, other arm 1, 2, circle it 3, 4. You can reach, step, get here by 8. Then we start other side. 2 arms up to 5th, open to 2nd, reach 1 arm, 6, 7, 8, other arm comes up, and it circles, reach, and then step, and you're done. The point of port de bras is we're using all of these lovely muscles in our back. You're going to feel some muscles on your sides, but especially behind your shoulder blades. And the point is to keep moving the entire time. Don't let it stop anywhere, that you keep breathing, that everything you do is fluid, and just enjoy it. This is the last thing we'll do in class today before we have a little moment to stretch. So here we go, port de bras. Find a little bit of space, 1 leg in front. Here we go. Nice and slow. First, 1 arm, open, other arm, circle this one to your diagonal, reach, and then step. Find your other leg in front, all over again, up to 5th, first, look at your arms as they move. Breathe, 12. Circle, reach, and switch. Other leg, you're done. Very nice. Great work, everyone. All right, let's take a moment. We've done a lot. I'm just going to let this music play a little bit and follow along with me as I stretch. Sorry, I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. It's fairly simple. I'll talk you through. No need for me to demonstrate ahead of time. Here we go. All right, stand just with your legs parallel and roll your shoulders back and roll your arms up. Cross one, cross your arms, take them over your head, reach to the side, back up, the other side, and switch which arm is crossed in front, and stretch again. Good. And reach. Good. And dive forward, just parallel. Relax your head, breathe out. Good. And bend your knees, walk out to a nice little plank. And take it down to the ground. Reach up to a little cobra. Tuck your toes, but head back to downward dog. Walk your feet out, stretch those calves, they've done a lot. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll up slowly. Good. Do one more little reach up and dive forward. Good. Relax your feet, relax your head, your neck. Take a little bend in the knees. And stretch. Take one more little bend in your knees, roll up. Good. Very nice. Roll the shoulders back. Good work, everyone. Shake it out. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining this class today. They are available on YouTube afterwards if you would like to stream them again, or if you came in partway through, feel free to do that. Same class is happening next Tuesday, 5:15 to 6. It's Beginner Ballet Barre. My name is Sierra. Thank you so much for being with me this time, and I will see you next week. Bye.